Good afternoon, Parkland family and friends.
Hi, Parkland.
Beth and Jason with this week's edition of the Bulletin. We have so much to tell you about today.
Ton of stuff.
Last week was a little short, but this week we'll make up for it.
We'll make up for this week and the week that we didn't do it.
Right, yes, absolutely. First of all, Sunday was a great day.
We were down a little bit, but that was expected.
We have lots of families with COVID. We are grateful that none of them are in the hospital.
Yes.
None of them are super sick, but because they have it and they are contagious, there were several of our full family units that weren't here.
We did have guests, so
we did have guests.
That's always exciting for me. Each week, it seems like we have more and more visitors, which
absolutely.
I think that's awesome.
And this week, some of our guests brought guests, so we're multiplying. So that's great.
That's awesome.
So Sunday was a great day. Lottie Moon, we're still collecting for Lottie Moon.
We're winding down though. We've got this
month.
Sunday and next Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're to July the
7th.
So 188 days. So what? 31,000, 32,000.
I kind of like things to round out at the end. So I wish we could get to the end of July, just so we could say we got another full month. That may be a little ambitious, but
there's still time.
There is still time. Yes. So hang in there.
Thank you all for your response. I mean, this is phenomenal. I mean, 188 days.
Yes.
So we've got over 6 months that we can help keep a missionary unit on the field.
Correct. All right. So there'll be a church business meeting on the 23rd.
This is what was canceled last Sunday night because of the snow and sickness.
Yes. And in that business meeting, we're gonna not talk about. That's the wrong word. Help me. What's the phrase?
Present.
Present. Thank you. We're gonna present Anthony DeVello, who is our candidate for discipleship pastor. You'll get to meet him, and in the business meeting part, they'll talk about money. And then on the 26th will be a question and answer time with Anthony.
Yeah. And it'll be more like a panel interview type thing. So it'll be a lot of fun. Make sure that you're here that Wednesday night.
He's very funny.
Oh, yes.
He has a little sense of humor that the staff is kind of getting used to.
Yeah.
But he's very funny. You'll like his sense of humor.
He's awesome. If you've not met Anthony,
yes.
He's going to bless your heart.
Yes,
he is.
All right, what's next? Free community meal.
And we need shampoo and conditioner for this. Suzanne, we were talking about this yesterday in staff meeting, and so if you could buy some shampoo and conditioner to help offset the cost of some of this
and it doesn't have to be, go to the Dollar Tree. It's just a giveaway. When people have nothing, they're perfectly thrilled. So don't think you have to go to your salon and buy a huge bottle of something. So
Suave, VO5,
absolutely, yes.
Anything like that. It's very much appreciated.
Right. So. All right. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Now, the next 6 or 7 events we tell you about are part of something that the staff is calling Laugh and Learn. 6 weeks of laughing and learning. So from the 1st of February until the middle of March, every weekend there is an event. Now, don't panic, because all of these events are not for everybody.
Exactly.
So you won't need to come to all of them. They're just kind of an assortment of fellowship events that we can bring friends to. It may be people that have been to church once that you want to contact and say, hey, come with me to this, it's fun. So that's what's coming. Okay, the first of those is
Pertains
the
to
students. It's the Youth Evangelism Summit. It is Friday night and Saturday morning in Bardstown. Parents and students probably tomorrow or before the end of the week, you're going to get a postcard that looks exactly like this screen. And I need you to let me know if you're going. As you know, we still don't have a bus, so we're getting transportation together. So as soon as you get that postcard, if you want to go, I need to know. It's only $10 for both the night and the morning. And if you're a busy youth and you can't do both, you can go just to one. So when you get that in the mail, make sure you let me know. And in case the kids are wondering, the praise band is the same one that comes to camp.
Okay.
So they're going to know the praise band. They're going to like them. So
if you've not been to Youth Evangelism Conference, it's awesome.
It is.
It's a great time.
It's very nice.
It's to me, it's next to camp is one of those big events.
Yes, it's statewide, so there's people from all over the state. So, all right, so that's event 1. Now, Jason, what's next?
The next event is pickleball. Now, pickleball is kind of new to us here in Kentucky, but it's a big nationwide thing. If you've been watching the news, there's been several news stories about pickleball, and the crazy guy that's on WPRB, Kurt Kaiser, that goes out to, they did a pickleball thing last week, and so it's a lot of fun. It's going to be on February the 12th from 10 to 2 in the gym. If you don't know anything about pickleball, that's okay. Come, we're all going to learn together.
Now, if I understand right, this is very popular in retirement communities.
Yes.
Because it's low impact, doesn't hurt your knees. It's kind of a cross between
badminton and tennis.
Yes. So, but there's no net. I mean, there's no racket.
Running back and forth and all that stuff.
So you can watch a game or two before you play. We're really excited to start something new. So February the 12th, 10 o'clock, pickleball.
And then the next day, on that Sunday the 13th, we all know that is the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And some NFL team will end up there. Mm-hmm. Two of them, I imagine.
I think, yes.
So I watch for the commercials. So the game is just kind of a neat way to supplement in between the commercials. So
we're having game night. So bring your favorite game and snacks. The Super Bowl game will be on.
Yes.
But you don't have to. It's not like we're going to sit still and be quiet and watch the game. It's a fellowship time, game night, 13th in the gym.
Yeah. And then the next one
is, this one's yours.
Our pajama story time. We done this a couple of years ago with the kids. It's always a lot of fun. Come dressed in the pajamas. We have pizza and activities for the kids. And this is also a time for the parents to be able to go out. Maybe This is the weekend after Valentine's Day. So if Valentine's weekend, you know how crazy it can be, restaurants be full and all that kind of stuff. This weekend, this is Friday night from 6 to 8. But this year we're adding the children to it. So the children will be in the gym. The preschoolers will be in their classrooms with their teachers. It'll be a great night of just fun and fellowship with our kids, and a reason for you all to go out, parents.
Now, Jason, this is not a fundraiser for anybody.
It's not a fundraiser for anybody.
It's free. Yes.
And this might be something fun to go. Maybe there's another couple, maybe in your Sunday school class or here that you've not got to meet yet. Maybe that'll be time for y'all to go out together to get to know some folks. So use these opportunities to get to know other people. Because sometimes I'm bad about my little bubble.
Yeah.
And so these are great opportunities to get out of our bubbles.
That's right. Okay, what's next?
Yours.
Back to students. Friday Ignite is going to be on the 25th. Students from 7 to 9 will play some games and eat some food, and it'll be fun. So that's that night.
I think the next one's...
Oh, yes. Now, let me tell you about this before we panic here. There's a lot of terms that students use when they're talking about their friends and their friends' gender and sexuality. And as adults, in order to have an intelligent conversation with our students, we need to be informed as to what those terms mean. Mm-hmm. So on the 5th of March from 10 to 12 downstairs, we're going to have a gender, sexual orientation, and identity, what parents and grandparents need to know. So let me tell you what this is not. It is not for children or youth. This is an adult thing. If you're a parent or a grandparent, or you're a Sunday school teacher, or if you work with high school students out somewhere, or any student out somewhere, it's an information session. We're not going to really talk a whole lot about right and wrong.
Right.
It's not a Bible study. It's an information session so that you can have a chance to ask questions about your kids and their friends, so that you can talk intelligently about it without your face moving when you hear something you've never heard of before.
All of this is, I mean, even for in the last couple of years, I mean, the culture around this has changed so much. And so we want to help you all understand so you can engage in an intelligent way with your kids. And again, like I said, not have this like puzzled
you gotta keep your face still. Now, the leader is Nikki Irwin. Nikki and her husband used to be members here. Nikki is a licensed family therapist, and she is on the staff at Campbellsville University. She's super qualified to lead this. Most of us know her. She's done some things here for us before. She's got some counseling sessions here, so she's really qualified. I know a little bit from in-services at school, and Pastor Chris knows some things from when he was in college, but we're going to let Nikki lead this, and then we'll be there to support you and to listen to the questions that you might have. And
this is a great learning opportunity. And again, it's just for parents, grandparents, no kids. And again, we're not going to sit there and we're not going to get into the biblical debates or anything. This is just so we can start having the conversation. Right.
This is step one. I would encourage you, though, that if you have a child that's maybe even first grade, they're going to be exposed to this very early. And so please don't think this is for parents of older kids, because it's going to it's going to affect your child before you realize it.
And if you've been keeping up with the news, we're talking sometimes even preschool.
Yes.
So this is for all parents, and it's well worth your time to be here. And if you have questions, do we go ahead and submit those?
Well, we don't. We got to talk to Nikki. We're going to meet with Nikki and get all our ducks in a row. Mm-hmm. So we don't know if we're going to have you submit questions early or just do it that maybe write them down as you come in the door. We're not sure how we'll do that, but we'll figure out an efficient way for you to ask questions.
Yeah.
All right.
And then.
After that stressful one,
it can't be Kentucky without Selection Sunday.
So we're gonna have Selection Sunday party fellowship. We're gonna sell concession stand food. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. So this is where we've done one of these before. We put the brackets on a whiteboard and we fill them in as they were announced. So this is super Kentucky.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have it the last 2 years because of COVID.
Right.
The last Selection Sunday. The team that came to interview Amy and I came. That was the Sunday they visited us when we were in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
And so Selection Sunday is
for
always.
A minute, I thought you meant the basketball team.
Oh no,
the basketball team came to interview Jason.
No. The music
Selection.
search team.
Yeah.
Had come, and that was kind of.
So there's 7 events in 6 weeks,
mm-hmm.
and like we said, you certainly are not obligated, or even you don't even need to come to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But we hope that during these 6 weeks, there'll be something that you'll find fun and that you can do and invite people to.
And I know we just threw a lot of dates and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be hearing a lot more about this as we move through the time. So this will just kind of give you an idea of the dates to start looking at your calendar.
Right, and each of these will be in the newsletter.
Yes.
So when you get your newsletter, the graphics that we just showed you on the PowerPoint will be in the newsletter, and you can look for those as well. So that'll be good. All right, Jason. Before we leave them, what do we need?
All right. So we've been doing WPBC now for a year and a half.
A long time, yes.
And it's been a lot of fun, but we need to know who's watching, because to make some adjustments, we didn't know if continue a weekly broadcast like this, or if we could go to just a monthly broadcast, or stop doing it all together.
Yes, because if no one's watching,
this is for information for you all, just so we can continue to communicate what's going on here at Parkland. For our guests that may be visiting our social media sites, they can see what's going on here at Parkland. But we need to know kind of if people are watching this. So if you do watch this, just say watched or
keep doing it or something, because we're not really sure what's happening out there. So give us some feedback.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want us to keep recording these, because it's really no trouble for us to do it. Except we just want to make sure that it's being useful.
And that's another thing. We want to make good use of our time.
Absolutely.
And so if this isn't helping you all, we can find another way to communicate everything that we're communicating.
So you just leave us a comment at the bottom, and that way we'll know what's going on. Okay.
I think that's it. Oh my heavens.
I know it. But it's all good, and we hope those 6 weeks of things kind of hit everybody where they are, mm-hmm. and let you have a little fun. And so we'll see you at one of those, we hope, at least.
So I guess that's it.
That's right. So we'll see you Sunday. And until then, what are we doing? Keep Jesus first in your life.
And invite somebody to church.
I think we should keep a list of all these things we've said after keep Jesus first in your life.
Because it was, wear your mask. Of course, that's not a bad idea now.
Still wear your mask.
Still wear your mask and those kind of things. But invite somebody to church.
Okay. See you Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.